The man had only been sitting on the bench for a moment. When he turned around, he ran into an old friend he never expected to see.
Pooh? Christopher Robin.
The man couldn't believe his eyes. But the familiar feel of the bear's fur left him no choice but to accept it. And even after all these years, Winnie the Pooh recognized Robin the moment he saw him.
A few wrinkles, maybe.
It was many years ago, when Robin was still a child. He would often sneak into a forest, because a group of special friends lived there. Tigger, Peppa Pig, Eeyore, Rabbit, and Robin's favorite, Winnie the Pooh. Those stuffed animals that had once only existed on TV had all come to life in this forest, accompanying the boy through the best days of his childhood. But alas, even the most beautiful fairy tales must eventually come to an end. Robin suddenly told Pooh that he had to leave. Winnie didn't know why. He was afraid of distant places, and even more afraid that the boy would forget him.
I won't ever forget about you, Pooh. I promise. Not even when I'm 100.
That day the boy and Winnie cuddled together for a long time. Everyone threw him a farewell party. After that the boy was never seen in the forest again, but Winnie still came here every day. He thought the boy might have gotten lost, and that if he waited a little longer he would see him again. Little did he know that Robin's world had undergone a massive upheaval, because his parents were too busy with work. He was sent to boarding school, but what was even worse was that not long after, Robin's father passed away unexpectedly. This forced him to grow up quickly. To face reality, he worked twice as hard. Before he knew it, Robin had become an adult. He achieved academic success, met the love of his life, and stepped forward when the nation was in crisis. He went through the trials of war. Even though his wife was pregnant at the time, fortunately Robin eventually returned. Only by the time he returned his daughter was already quite grown. Looking into those unfamiliar, wary eyes, Robin found it hard to smile. The pressures of life soon followed. For the sake of his career, he cut out almost all leisure activities, often working late into the night. It had been so long since Robin had sat down for a proper meal with his family. They had originally planned to return to their hometown together, to relax before the summer vacation ended. But unfortunately things didn't go as planned. Robin had to stay behind to work overtime. In the end, only his wife and daughter were able to go on the trip. He didn't know when it had started, but Robin had become the very person he used to despise. Yet even that couldn't withstand the tides of change. The company suddenly announced layoffs. If Robin couldn't come up with an effective cost-cutting plan in time, he and his entire department might lose their jobs. The pressure from his boss and the weight of family responsibilities pushed Robin to the brink of obsession. Just as Robin was on the verge of breaking down, he heard a voice he never expected to hear.